Winner1 here, and welcome to my live reaction and review for The Promised Neverland, Chapter 77, Ignorant Simpletons. Alright guys, so I have been waiting for this week's chapter. Since I read last week's chapter, I was hype as hell because basically we got it set. It set the start of the counterattack. We got Oliver and Emma. They're going to be taking on Lewis, distracting him for 15 minutes so that everybody else can take out the rest of it, like Lord Bion and the twin ones, and yeah, basically because they know Lewis out of all of them is the most dangerous. So the counter attack starts this chapter. Let's get into it, guys. I'm excited. I know you guys are. Let's do this. Showdown at the hunting grounds. Alright, so we got at the end of last week's chapter, we had explosions going off. That was kind of like a distraction type thing. An explosion around the western woods, apparently. I'm not smelling any large fires, and the outer walls of the hunting park seem totally unharmed. The mechanisms are in working order too, which means nothing but fireworks, a simple diversion. Alright, so they've figured out it's just a diversion. Alright, so we're seeing that these guys, they're smart. Even the one that's besides Lewis, they're quite smart. I knew they were up to something. Alright, so it's like, it's an uprising then. Okay, I see. The second-rate meat from Grand Valley grew into desperation, and now the toothless things want to. Okay, how pitiful. So we got a close-up of the demon. So how pitiful. Yes, these are the same rabbits as usual, but, okay, the way they're doing this is, and he's got a big grin on his face, like, he's like excited, he's like, the way they're doing this is, yeah, like, this is what he's been waiting for. He's been waiting for them to fight back. He's excited. Alright, so we see him, he's walking down there. We've got Emma here with Oliver. Okay, here he comes. Let's do it. Alright, so they're making their move now. How are they going to distract Lewis? That's the question. The Promised Neverland, break out of the prison of despair. Chapter 77, Ignorant Simpletons. And I love this cover page. So we got the girl that we saw mainly in last week's chapter. I believe she's the one that's Lord Bion. And I believe that's her sister, I believe, or a family member at her feet that's dead. And then we got Lord Bion, we got the twins, we got Lewis, we've got the other two there. Alright, great. It's an awesome cover page. Let's keep going. Right. Curse this. Where have they run away? Where have they run away to? Okay. The cattle is getting cheeky. This is unacceptable. Find them. Alright, so he's cracking the shit. How fun. Yes, let us play. So got some of them getting quite shitty about this, and the other's like, oh, alright, let's play, let's see what you can do, you know, I want to see what you can do. Alright. No. Alright, so it looks like we've got a flashback here. No, talk to me. My sister. Yeah, I'll give you 10 seconds. Help me, a monster, help! Alright, so we got a flashback of those two losing their sister and their brothers. The one with black hair and eyes, about 14 years old. Yes, it seems fairly muscular, healthy, and strong. I want to catch it. Found you. So it looks like this. We're getting literally flashbacks to all the other kids now, why they're in the situation and why they're willing to fight. So they've all lost people. We're seeing them like, you know, got the guy there, the afro, he's banging the ground because he's like, damn it, there's nothing I can do. We got the girl there with the glasses. She's basically sitting there like, she's in shock. She's going to do anything to protect them. So they all got a reason why to fight. They've all lost someone. Basically, that's what they're telling us here. We have 15 minutes. We've managed to divide them and lure each group right where we wanted. The target spot lies under the mask, behind the eye. That's where their core is. Okay, so I believe the core is like their heart. All right, I'll draw a hole into each of you bastards. So she's got the gun. She's lining the gun up. All right, she's taking the shot. The first shot's been fired. All right, and they're like, huh? What's going on? So she's hit. They're like, what? There it is. All right, so they found her. She's taking the first shot. She's got a direct hit. Oh, she's standing there with machine guns. Oh, this is awesome. That looks so awesome. That one panel, she's just standing like, yeah, man. Come, got 8 lead. She's doing 8 lead. Like she's just standing there, guns ready. Oh man, she looks so beast there. Oh, and she's unloading on fucking double like full-on Schwarzenegger style, letting loose on him. Oh, this is so awesome. That brat is aiming for my eye from the beginning. So the guy, he's done, so they know. Did the premium one teach a lot of them? But it's hardly been a day. They wouldn't have had time to train. Just a fluke then. Right, so he's thinking it's a fluke. Bang, bang. So he's literally dodging so it doesn't hit his eyes. He's like, okay. This is no fluke. They're clearly aiming to kill the leader. That is me. Still, they're nothing but fools. Our masks are really solid, and they won't be broken by the puny weapons in this park. I'm able to resurrect and my servants too. It's pointless to fight back. All right. So we're seeing that they can actually recuperate, so they can regenerate their, anything that gets done, they can just recuperate. All right. So we're starting to learn a little bit more about the demons, or maybe it might be just these demons, and his servants might not be the way for the other ones. Yes, they're nothing but ignorant Yes, they're nothing but ignorant simpletons. Shoot as much as you want. It's all for nothing. Go charge. I want their heads. Both of them. Take them down at once. Right, so she's literally just letting loose. With the machine guns like right? They're recuperating. She's just literally letting loose at them. Alright? It's no use. No use. No use. No use. No use. Alright, so he's like, ha ha ha. It's no use. So we've got them. She's got a lot of action panels here. So there's not a lot of writing, a lot of action going down. It's a guy. They're literally just letting loose on him. Just boom, just going nuts. So we've got to do, there's no use, no use, no use, no use, no use. Ah, ah, ah. He's going nuts, he's going crazy. Ah, and he gets hit. Damn brat. Anyway, this fast will soon be over. They're almost running out of bullets. I'll enjoy ripping them to shreds. There you go. End of the line. Well then, okay. So it looks like she's only got what? 1, 2, 3, 6 bullets left. Alright. Now's the time. Run up there and kill them. Huh? They're dead. My servants. All of my servants. Ah! Oh, I said to kill all the servants! Oh, they weren't aiming for him. They're aiming for the servants to kill the servants. So now he has to fight on his own. Oh, I like it. That's smart. Because he's not going to want to get his hands dirty. We were not aiming at you at all. Oh! We know it all. Including the fact that your noble masks are bulletproof. Alright, so they know a noble's mask is bulletproof. Okay. And the fact that the retainer's masks have weak points. The commoner's masks are as hard as the Lord's, but their construction isn't nearly as good. The area around the eye is reinforced, but the rest is relatively easy to break. Yes, now that he mentioned it, go for the retainers first. So this is Lucas's idea. Go for the retainers, take them out first, then deal with the leader. And aim from the flanks. If you shoot head on, it'll be hard to break through. Don't leave them the space to revive. Keep shooting non-stop. Shoot sideways, carefully, so as to tear the entire mask off them. Okay? So that's the plan. You come from the side, not shooting them dead on. Yeah, you can break it, but it's not going to do as much damage. If you come from the side, you can literally shoot the masks off and then really do some decent damage. First, remove the mask, then shoot the vital point. And pretend to be flailing around so that they'll never realize our plan. We already know what they are like. If you try to hit their eyes, they become blind with rage. They're self-centered and will be convinced that you were aiming at them in particular. Alright? So this is like the Lord's. I don't think Lewis is counting this because Lewis, he's going to be thriving off this. He's going to be like, oh yeah, because we already seen how excited he is already. He's got this big ass screen. We saw that a few pages. He's like, haha. It's like, yes, they're fighting back. This is exciting for him. All right? He doesn't give a shit about the rest of them. He just wants to fight. That's all he wants. All right? Make good use of their arrogance and their fury. Shower them with bullets. Employ everything to mislead them. So that's the plan. Make it look like you're going for the leader, but when actually you're going for all the subjects. Okay. And snatch their battle forces right before their eyes. Bastards! This can't be happening. What's the matter with these brats? They're just simpletons. Up until yesterday, they were second-rate fools. Yes, fools, and he taught us all we needed. So I also know that without your little servants, you're nothing. Game, set, and match. This is the end for you, rich boy. The bell strikes for thee. Oh, I love it. She's removed his mask and boom, the gun's right in his face. The Promised Neverland, chapter 76, end. Ooh, dude, seemingly we've already taken out one of them. Dude, that is crazy. Crazy fucking good, guys. Look, anyway, guys, just hang on a second and we're going to jump straight into the review. Alright, guys, so this chapter was good. We got the start of the counterattack. We've started to find out basically what the plan is. The plan is take out all the servants because the nobles, everyone bar Lewis. So this plan is for all the other demons bar Lewis. Lewis is the most dangerous one, as we've been pointed out. He's been made to be a very credible and resourceful threat. He's also the only one that doesn't have servants besides this little cat thing on his shoulder. He does everything himself. So the chapter starts off with where we finished up last week with explosions going off, and we start to see that, all right, some of these demons are actually smart, right? It's just a simple diversion, right? They're trying to split them up, which they have done, and we start thinking, all right, I knew they were up to something. It's an uprising then, all right? So they're going to fight back, and then we got a lot of demons going, how pitiful, yeah. They don't stand a chance against us. This is ridiculous, right? This is basically what a lot of them are thinking. We don't really get Lewis's thoughts on this, but on the third page, we do get a smile. You go, the only time we actually ever hear Lewis say anything in this chapter, he goes, the way they're doing this is, and then you can see that very next panel, and I like how they did this. They got a little panel of him kind of talking, but without a speech bubble, so I think it's more like a thought. But then the next panel, which is kind of like a three-quarter of it, like a panel, you got this big-ass, goofy grin on his face. He's like, yeah. It's like, they're fighting back. This is exciting, right? Because we know with Lewis, we know what he's like. It's not the hunt that's exciting for him. It's to kill or be killed. That's what he wants. He wants them to fight back. That's more exciting for him. That's how he likes to hunt. He likes the fact like, all right, what are they going to do? what's their plan. He likes to figure out the plan. He likes to do stuff like that. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see if he goes along with this diversion. Which, knowing Lewis and seeing this big ass goofy grin on his face in this chapter, it's creepy as hell, but goofy at the same time, if that makes sense. It's the whole thing of, yay. It's like a kid in a candy store, yeah. It's like you tell a kid, right, here's the candy store, here's $10, go nuts, right? The kids are gonna be like, oh my god. That's pretty much the vibe I'm getting from Lewis on this. It's like, oh yeah, they're fighting back, yeah, right? So then we got Oliver, and then we're like, all right, here he comes, let's do it. So the plan to distract Lewis is also to begin. Then we got that awesome cover page where we got all the basically the leaders. You know, we got the main leaders of the demons, and we got the girl that the rest of the chapter will based on, and what we find out to be her sister, dead at her feet. And we do have Lewis there in the background, but you know everyone else is looking quite ominous except for Lewis. He's kind of like, it's like he's kind of holding back a bit, right? We end up going in, and we start thinking, all right. You know, we got the Cattle's getting cheeky, so they're still somewhat underestimated. And then we got the two, I believe they're the twins, like Zeus and Zex or something like that. He said, "Oh, how fun! Yes, let us play." So it's like they're thinking it's a game, hide and seek or something along those lines, right? And then we also got in other panels, we can see that everyone's positioning. We got two people up in the trees. We got another two people where the twins are. Hiding behind the trees, they're all armed, ready to go, and then we get the start. We get a bit of a flashback for a lot of these other characters that we don't really know, like don't quite remember the names on. You know, this is the reasons why they're fighting. You know, all of them have lost someone, a sister, a brother, you know, something along those lines. So that's why they're fighting, right? So. And then we also have them being kind of helpless. Now it's like, we're not helpless anymore. We know what we need to do. We know how to defeat them. Now we just need to do it, right? Then we have 15 minutes. So 15 minutes to kill basically four of the leaders. And that will leave Lewis, the main one, which then they will all team up to take him on because they know he's easily the most difficult. They've managed to divide. So everything seemingly is going according to plan. They've divided them up. They've lured them to each group where they, right where they wanted. The target spot lies under their mask, behind their eye. That's where their core is. So the core is kind of like their heart. And then we got, I'll drill a hole into each of you bastards. Right? That's coming from the girl that has all the little things on her hat. She fires the first shot. The first shot, bang. And it hits the Lord guy pretty much smack bang in his head, right? Sending him back, right? There, and then he gets back. Goes, there it is. Go, go, go. Sending all these minions. And then we got the pose. The fucking pose of the chapter. Schwarzenegger style. 2 machine guns in her hands. Like, yeah. Because then he's sitting, go, go, go. And he's like, what's going on? And then she's like, eat lead. Alright, I love that page. That page is probably the best page. And then the next page is just good. She's like, just ripping in. Boom, 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 boom. Full of Schwarzenegger style. 2 machine guns. I loved it. That was an awesome page. The art in there looks absolute. She looks like an absolute beast. You got the wind coming off from the thing. We see all the demons again. Just shot up to pieces. It's crazy. This is awesome stuff. Right? It's like, that brat, it's aiming for my eye from the beginning. So he says like, shit, they're aiming for me. They're aiming for my eye. Wait, nah, this is a fluke. They haven't had the time to train. This is bullshit. There's no way they're this good, right? And then they get one shot on the Lord, bang from the side, which kind of cracks his mask a bit, right? He's like, this is no fluke. They're clearly aiming to kill the leader. That is me. So they're getting in his head, right? We end up finding out later on, and he's like, dude, it's pointless. I'm able to resurrect, and my servants too. So basically, we're starting like, ooh, all right, whoa. So at this point, we're starting like, oh shit, maybe they underestimated demons because he can resurrect. So he can basically recover himself, and so can his servants. They're basically healing themselves. And he's like, go, go, charge. I want their heads. I want both of them. Take them down now. Right? And he's like, yeah, they're nothing but ignorant simpletons. Shoot as much as you want. It's all for nothing. And they basically say, these weapons, they're not going to do nothing to us. You can shoot and shoot and shoot. We're just going to keep reviving. And eventually, you'll run out of bullets. We'll kill you. It's all done. That's his theory. And we got a lot more action where we got a lot of them getting really close. She's still letting loose all the gun. Bang, 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 bang. Got the guy there. He's letting loose. Then we see the demon's like, no use, no use, no use. Right? And he's literally screaming, no use, no use. Ah! He's laughing maniacally. I really want to see this animated because if this gets animated and then we see this episode is going to be crazy. Right? The demon's like, ah! Full on crazy man laugh. That's what I can just picture in my head right now. It's like, like as he's laughing, bang, he gets hit in the head again. Boom. It's like, damn. He's starting to crack the shits. Right? And then we basically see, there you go, end of the line. Well then, and we find out she's got 6 bullets left. Right? Because now's the time. Run up there and kill them. Huh? What? They're dead. All my servants are dead. What? And that's when he starts to realize, wait a second. What the hell? What's going on? She's still only got a couple of bullets left. But all my servants are dead. Everyone that normally does the killing for me, they're all dead. What the hell? What the hell's going on? He's freaking out at this point. And then we start to find a bit about the plan. It's like, we were not aiming at you at all. We know it all. Including the fact that your noble masks are bulletproof. So basically saying, we know your mask, you're a noble, it's bulletproof. We can shoot at it all day. It's probably going to knock you over, but not much more. We can't really damage it, right? And the fact that his retainer, the retainers, which are his servants, masks, they got weak points. They're not as strong as the noble's mask. And we learned this from Lucas. And the thing is to go for the retainers first. So they're servants. That was Lucas's idea. Lucas's idea basically is we're going to aim and shoot from the sides of the mask, which will basically launch the masks off, and then boom, 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 hit them dead on. That's how you're going to kill them, right? So at this point we're finding out what's going down, what the plan is, what the general plan for the majority of these other demons. First, remove the mask and then shoot the vital point. So their vital point, obviously, behind their eyes. That's where their core is. The core, I believe, is kind of like a heart. And pretend to be flailing around so that they'll never realize. So pretend like it's like, oh crap, da 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 da. We already know what they are like if you try to. And the whole thing of that first shot at him is basically to wait. They're trying to kill me. It's a bit of their arrogance, bit of rage. You shoot for their eyes, they'll become blind with rage. They'll be pissed. They won't think straight, right? That was the key. That's why the very first shot was targeted at the Lord, at the nobleman, right? Why? It's going to piss him off. It's like, oi, what the hell? They just shot at me. And not only that, they shot at my eyes, right? Dude, no. Go get them. I'm not happy. I'm pissed now. I'm cranky. He's blind with rage. He ain't thinking straight. That's playing right into their hands so then they can take out all the retainers. And he goes, and they just basically they made good use of the arrogance and how pissed off they were. Shower them with bullets, employ everything to mislead them. So basically the whole idea is lead them into this trap. All right, they're here. That's not the end of the trap. That's only just the start. All right, still got to pull them further in. Keep misleading them. Keep leading them into the trap till they get to a point where they can't get out anymore. The point where they can't get out anymore is once the retainers are dead. Right? And then we get the final page and snatch their battle forces right before their eyes. So basically kill all their battle force, leaving them, just them alone. And then we got the demons like, this can't be happening. They're just simpletons. Up until yesterday were second-rate fools. Yes, fools. It's like, this is bullshit. You know, he's like, this is bullshit. There is no way in hell they can do this. Nah, what the hell, what the hell? And then we get probably one of the best lines in the whole chapter. It's like, game, set, and match. This is the end for you, rich boy. And we see her pull off his mask. And you know, we see a machine gun to his face, pull the mask in her hand, throwing it away. And that is the end of the chapter. Guys, this is one hell of a good chapter. Something I definitely thoroughly enjoyed. The art was solid. We got good progression. We got the start of the counterattack, and seemingly the end of the first demon very quickly. The question is going to be, will they be able to do this as efficiently with the rest of them? I don't think so. I think this demon that's possibly getting taken out now, he is definitely one of the stupider ones. So I think it's just going to get harder from here on out. The two twins will probably be the next ones to take out. They're going to be a bit more difficult. And then I believe it's going to be the one who's I believe it's Lord Bion. I would think he's going to be the last one to be taken out because I think he's going to be just as difficult. Maybe even just as difficult as Lewis. He seems to be quite smart and quite switched on. But obviously Lewis is going to be the hardest one of the lot. Similarly, the stupidest one, he's getting taken out. He's literally going to get taken out next chapter. Beginning of next chapter, I reckon he'll be done for. He literally fell straight into the trap. Hook, line, and sinker. The real question is going to be, all right, how are they going to deal with the next couple, Lord Byron plus these twins? That's going to be the real question there. How are they going to deal with them before they start to deal with Lewis? Is Emma and Olivia and Oliver going to be able to distract Lewis for 15 minutes? There's another question. So overall, guys, for this chapter, I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. Absolute brilliant chapter. A lot of great stuff there. A lot of great panels. The art was solid. Got not a ton of progression, but enough to keep me happy. It was hype. I'm excited, guys. I'm looking forward to what's coming out. We also know that Ray and the guy are finding their way into Goldie Pond. We know Lucas is there too. We don't know if he's going to be actively active. The question is going to be, what's going to happen when Ray and the other guy are going to turn up? We haven't seen them for a while. So I'm really curious about what's going to happen when this all goes down. Ray turning up, that's going to be the most interesting. Anyway, guys, that is all from me. Let me know in that comment section below what you guys thought. Did you like it? Didn't like it? All that kind of jazz. And as always, guys, smash that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And of course, dingle that bell. It will dingle every time I upload. And as always, guys, I'm Freno1. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys with another live reaction and review. Peace.
Run away! Run away!